Welcome to the Supernatural Encounter, where the natural meets with the supernatural.
Feel the rhythm in the night sky glow, where the unseen moves and the stories flow. Mysteries whisper like the wind that blows.
Dr. Frank C. Benjamin and Victoria Franklin are your guides to the world of the supernatural. It's never a dull moment, from haunted houses to miraculous. We uncover the mysteries that defy explanation, ready to question your reality. Tune in to the Supernatural Encounter. Subscribe now and step into the unknown.
Supernatural encounter, don't delay. Feel the vibe, let it guide your way. Tonight's the night, let the mystery play.
Let's dive in to the Supernatural Encounter.
There was something you were telling me the other time. Say you were kidnapped. What really happened?
God's hand has always been on my life. But in a nutshell, I went on a mission trip back in Africa. That was 3 years ago, I think so.
Okay.
3 years ago. 2001, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is 2005 now, right?
Yeah, we are just like 5 years.
So it's getting to 4 years now.
Wow.
But it was. And in that mission trip, the Lord would always order me for missions. He would give me my itinerary to go. So when I went with my younger sister, Dr. Favour, we were doing both mission and ministry.
Okay.
So we do at the minister in the evening. In the morning, she would do free medical care with some other doctors and nurses. And on the second day, whenever I travel, people will come to my house for Monday. One devotion is like a crusade, And it was that morning devotion, And that day, according to my sister, because I don't remember, I woke them up like around 5 a.m.
Okay.
I said to them, because that was the heat of this unknown government stuff.
Okay.
I said to them, the known government will come, but they will meet the known gunman. They will surrender.
Okay.
And I told them, no matter what happened, this program must continue. So I finished with those things. Came from family devotion. A lot of people had that.
Wow.
In my living room, like a lot of people. Usually I would say stuff. So that morning, usually I would teach. That day I didn't teach, I just worship. When I did worship, I would say stuff like, power of God here. I would give numbers. I said 5 people will be under the power of God right now. Usually people will start following that, like what you saw last night. And I don't have to come close to them. When I say that, nothing happened. I say it again, nothing happened. The third time, 5 men with gun entered into the living room.
Seriously?
Seriously. And
5 men with gun.
Yes, unloaded guns. Came in, asked everybody to lie down. And they walked up to me. They asked me, you own this house? I said, yes. I said, for us. I said, okay. I said, let me have my water. Let me have my water. And allowed me to follow me into my room. I just took my water. We left. One of my pastors that tried to talk to them, they hit him, with the hand of the gun. He was bleeding.
Wow.
And they put me in a trunk. And
did they search you?
no, I was just wearing my nightgown, but it was a pants.
Okay.
A short nightgown that was on my knees.
Okay.
And my white t-shirts.
Okay.
That's what I did. They didn't search me. I had a phone.
Okay.
And they left. Or they took computers, phones, stuff from people in the process. And they put me in that truck.
Around what time did they come? Around what time in the morning?
Around 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Yes.
It was already done.
Yes, it was really done. That morning devotion, that will start 5 o'clock. Sometimes starts 6 o'clock. 5 o'clock, around 5 o'clock, maybe you understand. So it was around between 6:45 to 7. But it was already day.
Okay.
And oh my God, it drove close to 2 hours. And they will come to roundabout, they'll make a turn, shoot guns several times, like that kind of celebration.
On what day was this?
I think it was a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday?
No, Tuesday. Yeah, this was on a Wednesday.
Okay. You know why I'm asking? Because I know that on Mondays they don't allow people to move in the east.
It's a Wednesday.
Okay.
It's a Wednesday morning. Because we started program on a Tuesday night, had the first night, the second day,
Okay.
Wednesday. And on this 18th, hopefully August 18th. So when as the car was driving at a certain time, because I used to be claustrophobic,
Okay.
I realized I was so comfortable there. Like I was so peaceful. That even when they asked me, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah." "Do you want to come out?" I said, "Sure, I'm okay." I figured angels were there. I could sense angelic presence. And I heard God's voice. He said, the same angels that were with Peter in that dungeon are there with you.
Are there with you.
I said, if it is true, let this car stop right now. That car that they put me stopped abruptly on the road. They tried everything to fix the car.
Nothing happened.
Actually, they thought they were angry with me. They thought I used a code. It was a code on the car. That
Was it your car that they carried?
no, it was actually someone that brought a car in my house that day for something. Oh, to go somewhere Wednesday. Someone brought that car.
Okay.
One of
Okay.
my brother friends. So they were like, they thought somebody locked the car.
Okay.
And even then, they called the company, like, the car does not have a code. It looked like they entered the code and it's dropped. That was how they brought me from the trunk. That puts me in.
Oh, they put you in the trunk of the car and locked and closed it. Wow.
And that was my deliverance from being claustrophobic till tomorrow. And so they put me in between two people. My eyes were closed. But I could know the person by my side. I could know his family. I could know a lot about him.
Okay.
That I started talking. I started talking to him. And he's the first person I led to Christ in that place.
While you are being kidnapped, you are still preaching.
Oh my God, I was so aware of God's presence.
While you are being kidnapped, we are still doing the work of God.
I knew. I also knew about God that God doesn't have to stop Peter from being arrested. He has to come after. So I know he doesn't have to stop Jesus from being killed. He doesn't have to come after. I knew
He has a
that
plan.
He couldn't ask, why did you allow God to be
Yes,
arrested?
yes.
He allowed
Everything
it.
working together for
Yes.
good.
So I knew God would allow that for his glory. So
Viewers, can you see? Whatsoever God allow in your life is for a purpose. No matter how, the Bible says everything working together for good. It might look bad, but ask God, why did he allow you to be in that situation? This is an encounter. I wish you can learn lesson from this pastor's encounter and make good use of every situation. Man of God, continue, please.
So when they took me in that place, I didn't really spend time there. It was like it was like a kind of depleted building. You know?
Okay.
But people that were also kidnapped whenever we were there. When I walked to that place, I sat down. The first guy that spoke to me asked me that I have to bring 100 million to leave. And he called me a politician.
Okay. Hold on, let me ask this question before you continue. Do you think that somebody gave them information about you?
Yeah, it was.
Or was it a random?
No, it was a calculated attempt.
Okay.
It was an arrangement to get money from me.
Okay.
And they actually thought I had that money.
Okay.
And I was doing free medical.
Okay.
It happened to them that government must have given me money.
Okay.
And thank God I even paid for the medications with I had my receipts where I paid for medication.
Okay.
So I showed them one of them. And that was when I believed that some of these things they talk about people's phone is powerful because they took my phone, try to see the kind of communications I have with my phone,
Okay.
kind of stuff. Yeah. And I said, I'm a regular pastor. One of them like, leave that to the other pastor came here a few days ago. We finished him here. That was I'm like, I just kept quiet, and I was so conscious of angelic presence, and I was very calm. So in the interview of trying to ask for the money, he asked me, okay, he tried to come down lower. I said to him, I came here to preach. I came here to help the people. And I don't have that. That was when their leader came in. For reasons I can't tell, he walked straight to me and asked them, who brought this man? One of them said, I brought him. He said, why? He said, he's a politician, he needs to bring one help us. He turned around, came back and said, let this guy live here now. And
what an encounter.
He asked me, did anybody touch you? I said, no. So did anybody take anything from me? I said, no. He said, leave now. So when he said that, for whatever reason he said that, he gave me some another level of faith.
Faith and confidence.
And I'm actually a student of Apostle Paul, so I know how to be stubborn. So I told him I'm not going to leave. So well, he said, I needed people to come here right now. I came here for a reason. Have a word for the world. And
man of God, wait. They say you should leave. You refuse to leave.
I couldn't have come there for nothing.
My God.
So
Viewers, can you see a man with stubborn and blind faith? He knew that there was a purpose. In other words, I made up is anywhere I am, I must preach the gospel. Where there are fake men of God, there are true men of God that are ready to lay their life so that souls will be saved. This is an encounter. I wish you can learn lesson from this. You see, when people gossip pastors and talk about fake prophets, I always tell us, where there is the original, then there is a fake. This is an encounter. Continue, man of God.
So he now asked them to come in. I remember one of the young men, the one that was initially talking to me,
Okay.
had stuff like looks like tortoise and stuff like around him. Well, he said, I'm not coming in. That he doesn't want nobody to neutralize him. The guy was like, if you don't come in now, I'll finish you. So he threatened all of them. They all came in. I said to them, I sang one song. And then I preached about my son. I don't know if you know about my son's testimony. And that testimony, my young son had seen Jesus physically. So I used his testimony to tell them that God is real. And ask them to give their lives to Christ. All of them agreed. They raised up their hands. I led them to Jesus.
Wow.
And I was like, if you see me normally, I'm actually a very jokey person. So like I'm in my house, okay, guys, I'm gonna leave right now. You know, they were like, oh, everybody that comes here have to take an oath of secrecy. I said, come on, you guys are my children, spiritual children. I'm your
I'm your pastor
I'm
now.
your spiritual father right now. Your father come and be taking oath. The leader was like, oh my God. He said, it's just for nobody has ever.
What an encounter.
I said, this one is your father. They said, okay, come on, go. I said, but I need money.
For transport.
It's okay. We have organized your transport. Somebody will take you to this place, and then somebody will take you from there. So
you are telling me you went to the den of lions and you came back without being harmed?
yes. Do you know that happened? 2 people from that place came to the crusade ground.
Wow.
The next day, you know what they came to tell me? They told me that immediately I left, that 2 armored cars, and I'm talking to you now before God and man, I don't know about it. And I couldn't have known about it because to bring those 2 armored car military people, you will need at least, they must have traveled at least 2 hours to come to that place. So there's no power I have.
No, you have power. It's spiritual.
To call them.
Yeah, physical. I got you, man of God.
I didn't. So by an act arranged by God, 2 armored cars came there. Immediately I left, according to them, and burnt down that place.
Wow.
Closed down that place. They said some people that escaped were in a river like a long time, trying to swim over to another city. Even innocent people, like it was. So the guys came to me to ask me, what kind of God do you serve?
Sorry, the people we are talking about, were they the members or the people that were kidnapped?
The members of that.
Wow.
They traced me to the crusade ground.
Wow.
They already had my contact. So they said, I want to ask you to start serving that your God. That whoever you're serving, that God you're serving is a real God.
Wow.
He gave me that. You know, I was even pitying them, you know, because there was a young man I met there. The boy was like 14 years. He pleaded with me, said, "Okay, help me, I have not eaten for a while." I said, "Okay, give my phone." I had little money like in my phone and my account, so I want to give him 500,000. I said, "Go and eat," because I couldn't tell him I had no pay ransom, you know. But the young boy is pleading to me that he wants to. I said, "I will give you guys money to eat." Give my account number. So they gave my phone, trying to open. I opened my phone, trying to go to my app. My phone died. So in my heart, if I saw that boy, I could have given him that money. It's in my heart to give him that money as a gift. But apparently, God didn't want me to
do that.
Spend in that process. So the 2 that came were shocked. Like, how did things happen that fast?
That is why, see, nobody should touch the apple of God's eyes. You said something that is said. Let me tell this to viewers. If you serve the living God, He will stand for you. I'm telling you, most of the things this man of God is talking, I understand what he's talking about. God will never allow His own to be disorganized. God will never allow His own to die. It is not possible. Because you are the ark of God, and anywhere you go to, please understand your calling. And I still want to use it to tell people, you see, don't compare the true men of God with all these fake and false prophets that are merchandising themselves. If you're a real man of God, the footsteps of the righteous are ordered by God. He's always with you, even in that valley, anywhere you are. God is with you. If you are serving God in truth and in spirit, no matter the condition, no matter the situation, stand firm. This testimony will let you know that God is alive, and anywhere you are, He will be there with you.
Subscribe now and step into the unknown.